Without a plan, your plan will be formed for you by society. Without dreams, you'll become part of someone else. With the huge amount of time given to you as a student compared to someone with a full-time job, there's not a better opportunity in your life to pick up new hobbies. Building attractive, high-value hobbies that you can do for the rest of your life is one of the best ways of being intentional as a student. And to be well-rounded, we need a hobby for the mind, for the body, and for the soul. Firstly, for the mind, treat self-education as a necessity and think of self-education as being outside from school. School can teach you so many wonderful things, but often on a very specific surface level. Think about it. Solely through school, like with everyone else, how is that going to make you stand out? How are you going to be a unique individual? By following the crowd. In order to be unique and stand out, you need to educate yourself independently. Everyone has goals, but not everyone moves in the direction of their goals. And one of the biggest things is having clarity, to picture the paths and have systems in place in order to move you closer towards your goals. Self-education gives you the mental clarity needed to move towards your goals. There are many ways to self-educate, including books, podcasts, and when I say develop the mind, anything that piques your interest. For example, I really enjoy reading books about business and entrepreneurship. Probably the most important habit that I've picked up is reading. Think about it, with reading, right? What better investment is there than £7.99 in a book written by legendary philosophers of the past and also extremely successful people? You can gain an insight into their mind for £7.99. Instead of buying a KFC Zinger box meal for £9.99, you can buy a book for £7.99, which can completely change the way you see things in life. But in order to stimulate your mind, it doesn't have to be through reading books, podcasts. It could be through other hobbies such as chess or, coding, programming. It could be, for example, learning a new language. It could be ancient history. Anything that uses the problem-solving part of your brain, where you have to work out solutions on a daily basis. One of the first hobbies I ever learned was playing chess, and I managed to play for England when I was younger. I genuinely believe that playing chess has helped me so much at university. It's helped me so much in terms of my memory. What I want to say is there are a million different ways to stimulate your brain. Learn something mentally challenging. Alright, the second hobby we need is something for the body. This needs to be split up into two separate components. Firstly, something to keep your body strong. The most obvious way to stay strong is by going to the gym and by lifting some flipping weight. There are other ways, but the easiest way is just to go to the gym. So why should we go to the gym? First of all, let's get the obvious out of the way. You'll look great. You'll look attractive. Building muscle gives an invisible but magnetic sense of authority and leadership, and immediately brings out confidence that you never knew you had. When you walk into a room, you will command attention. It also shows that you're a person who has the drive and commitment to see a task through, not someone that gives up easily. Why is having a six-pack or, having big, broad shoulders and a strong back valuable? It's because it's difficult, it's flipping hard, and it requires years of dedication and time. If it took 5 minutes to achieve a six-pack, its value would drastically fall. With the clear benefits of leadership, confidence, attractiveness out of the way, which are important, there is also another side to it. How strength directly impacts on your health, longevity, and lifespan. Never in the history of human civilization has a 90-year-old said, "I wish I had less muscle." If you have the aspiration of kicking ass when you're 85, playing with your grandkids, being able to lift them up into the air, you can't afford to be average when you're 50. You should start building your strength as early as possible. It directly affects important health factors such as your fracture risk. Last year, as a medical student, I had the opportunity to spend around 8 weeks in the orthopedics department, dealing with bones, muscles, and injuries of that kind. A lot of the times, these people require major surgery. One study showed that 1 in 3 adults, a third of adults over the age of 50, died within 12 months of having a hip fracture. I've been going to the gym 5 to 6 times a week for the last few months. I can't tell you how much it's changed how I feel mentally, physically, every day. But even going to the gym 2-3 times a week can drastically change your life. The second key part of your body is your cardiovascular health. So in order to achieve good cardiovascular health, this can be done through many different ways, such as walking, running, hiking, any physical sport, anything, football, rugby, badminton, tennis, you name it. Anything that your body is moving and your heart rate is increased. Personally for me, I play badminton around 3 times a week and football and tennis once a week. It's a different kind of feeling you get when you sweat to getting the pump from the gym. It's a different kind of positive feeling. And why not have both? The feeling of a pump after the gym and that feeling of a sweat and then taking a shower after, washing the sweat off your face. That feels amazing. The important thing is, it doesn't matter what sport it is, as long as you have a consistent routine. As long as you allocate time throughout the week where you're going to be doing the activity. Why? Because it allows you to reap the benefits of the sport or exercise in the long run. It reduces your risk of heart disease and heart attacks in the long run. And it builds discipline. How you do one thing is how you do everything. Being consistent with exercise will help you be consistent with studying, with whatever activity you're trying to do in order to reach your goals. Finally, the third type of hobby you need is something for the soul. A hobby for the soul, to me, is something to allow you to escape from the daily grind and stresses of every day. Don't get me wrong, I believe in hustle, I believe in grind, I believe in stress in the short term. In medicine, we learn about how acute stress or short-term stress is our body's way of kicking us into high performance. Our body's way to release adrenaline and hormones that allow us to operate at the maximum. So short-term stress isn't a bad thing. When you have stress over the long term or chronic stress, that's when stress can start to have actual physical effects on your body. In order to make sure we don't have chronic stress in our lives, we need to nourish our soul. We need to feed our soul. One of the best ways to do this is through a creative outlet, a creative hobby. Something you can do for your entire life, something that you can kind of show off that brings people together. It can be anything from art, film, writing, graphic design, even cooking. Imagine in the future inviting friends round for a feast and you've cooked a beautiful roast chicken Sunday dinner for everyone and you're sat at the head of the table looking at your work. What better way is there to bring people together than that? Something that lets you express yourself and something you can look back on in the future and think, I'm so happy that I did that. Something that you can show off to your kids and your grandkids. Starting that thing was one of the best decisions of my life. So guys, if there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, is to be intentional with your time as a student. I really believe there's no better opportunity in your life to pursue something new, to push yourself and challenge yourself in a way that you can't do when you have the responsibilities of a family and responsibilities of a full-time job. Try and be well-rounded with your hobbies. Have something for your mind, for your body, and for your soul. And you will start to find that things will start to fall into place. Thanks for watching, God bless, and let's win together in 2024.